Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales, Paducah, Kentucky. If you're in the market for a SportDeck toter, I have two of the nicest units in the country. Pre-owned wise, two of the nicest pre-owned tandem axle SportDecks in the country for sale right now. This one is a 2020 ShowHauler. 21,000 original miles, sleeps 8 people, 600 horsepower under the hood with the 12-speed Detroit automatic transmission in it. They do not come any nicer than this. ShowHauler quality, 2020 model, and only 21,000 miles. Okay, the other one that we'll be listing later on in the week is a 2019 Renegade. SportDeck tandem axle, very similar. But for today, I'll show you this one. If it's on my website, it is still for sale. Check out our website at chasecoach.com. That's C-H-A-S-E for Chase, and then Coach, C-O-A-C-H.com for over 150 pictures, full description, lots of specs, details, etc. Again, this is a 2020 model on the Freightliner Cascadia chassis with the Detroit DD16 600 horsepower engine under the hood. It's got the 12-speed Detroit automatic transmission. There is no clutch pedal. You will never miss a gear in this thing. Your buddies will think you're a gear jamming, just the smoothest guy they've ever seen driving. Okay? 120 gallons of fuel on board. You fill this truck from one side, so it's not dual tank. It's got the big single under that polished step guard there. DEF fluid is also there, but 120 gallons of diesel on board. 2 slides, as you can see, 1 slide on the driver's side and then 1 slide on the passenger. Here in a moment, I'll open up the storage bays and we'll go through those. Something I want to point out, has the cable hookup and also has one of the 50 amp twist lock shore power hookups. Very neat and clean way to hook the coach into shore power there. Ladder on the back for rooftop access. If you need to get on the roof, it is a walk-on roof, or if you need to do some maintenance. Again, the coach is a 2020 model. It's not an old chassis or anything. The chassis was brand new when it was converted. It has the 40,000-pound hitch on the back of it. Currently has the 2 5/16 ball, but I've got that. I've got the 2-inch receiver, the 3-inch receiver. I've got the pintle hitch. The coach was already equipped with a 50 amp outlet on the back, so you can run the generator on this one and plug your trailer into it. It currently has a 2 5/16 gooseneck ball. It does have a B&W hitch in it. 2 5/16 currently, but I have the 3-inch included. 3-inch gooseneck ball also comes with this coach. You can see it's already plumbed for your air ride and air brake service lines there. Also has the Voyager camera. It has the backup camera up there, as you can see above that LED rear light, but you also have another port there to where you can plug a backup camera from your trailer into it, which makes it really, really nice. Michelin tires, like new, all the way around. As you can see on this side, the electric steps are out. The coach does have keyless entry. 2 slides. There's the other one. Roughly a 15-foot Girard awning, and it's one of like the what they call the lateral arm systems where it comes out and down, so I'll give you a good view of that. You can see the awning comes out about halfway and then it pitches down about 20 degrees or so. So anyways, 2020 ShowHauler, 17-foot conversion. That means 17 foot from the back of the cab to where the box stops. I'm going to guess this thing's probably, let's see here, 17 plus roughly 6 foot is 23 plus 10 or 11. I'm going to say it's 34, 35 foot overall length tip to tip. I will measure that and put those specs on the website. This ShowHauler also has the adaptive cruise and the collision avoidance. You can see that little black plastic deal over there on the passenger side step. And what that does is that's like a blind spot monitoring. So if you have a little car come up beside you and you're fixing to shift lanes, it will happily let you know that there's an object that's beside you. So you know, is a little annoying at times, but could also save you from running over someone. So let me open up the boxes and we'll go through those, and then we'll take a quick spin through the interior. Again, chasecoach.com. Over 150 pictures will be online on our website. And if the coach is on our website, it's for sale. So please check that. We also put the price on there as well. So everything we have online will have a price on it at chasecoach.com. Stand by just a second. Let me get these boxes opened up and we'll roll through those. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales, Paducah, Kentucky. If you're in the market for a like new pre-owned motorhome or trailer, give us a call today or check us out at chasecoach.com. Lots of inventory in stock, normally something to fit every budget. Financing available, we deliver nationwide, and we accept trade-ins too. I would love to earn your business. All right, something I always forget to do is showing a video of the engine compartment. Again, this one has the DD16 Detroit, which is 600 horse, and you can just tell, I mean, look how clean the frame is, the engine, the whole deal. This truck has a 18,000-pound steer axle, so super heavyweight steer axle to accommodate your needs and pretty much tow whatever you want to tow. The underside of the coach is as clean as the outside. Both of these, I mentioned earlier, I've got a 2019 Renegade coming up. Both of these trucks came from the same owner. One owner trucks out of the same stable, and they were kept indoors anytime they weren't being used, and they were both right around 20,000 miles. This one has like, I think, 21.3 or so, but again, the underside of the trucks is as clean as the top. Look at that. Amazing. First bay back over here, we've got some deep cycle batteries, and there's 4 6-volt. So when you order a ShowHauler, you can have 2 12-volt batteries, you can have 2 of the 8Ds, or you can have 4 of the 6-volt. My personal opinion, the 4 6-volt batteries, just like this setup, has the highest amp hour duration. So that means you can run your inverter, which is over in the next compartment there, and keep your fridge or your microwave or your TV or, you know, your outlets inside your coach running the 120 volts. So the inverter, which is right here, is taking 12 volt power from those red batteries and stepping it up 10 times to make 120. Or vice versa, when you're plugged into shore power, that little white box there is taking the 120 power coming in and breaking it down or converting it to 12 volt and charging your batteries back up. This truck does have the upgraded 12,500 watt Onan diesel generator with around 1,158 hours. Actually, that's exactly what it has on it right now. Our team here at Chase just done a full service on it. We recommend doing that about every 200 hours, so it will be fresh and ready to go to the new owner. Next bay back's going to be the wet bay. It's got our black and gray handles for the dump tanks, which you can see right down there. We also have our city fill valve and our potable water, which is going to be our onboard fresh water. This truck holds 100 gallons of fresh water. It's going to be under the bottom bunk when we go in. It also has a black tank flush, which I think every RV should have. So you come off of a long weekend of using it, you empty the black and gray tanks, you can hook your water hose up to that little port there and turn it on and basically flush the black tank out. So it just, when they set, you know, it keeps from, I mean, they all have vents on the tanks, but it just keeps any little last stench from getting inside the coach. The back deck has been rhino lined black, as you can see. So we make our way around here. Oh, this is a nice upgrade. This is something I always like on a coach. One of probably my favorite add-ons is the outdoor cooler. So let me roll this out and open it up. These guys are big and they work, let me tell you. You can see there are lots of storage. You can put, you can make it freeze or you can chill your beverage of choice in it. Over here in the next one is storage. The next one is also storage. Looks like we got some spare tile maybe in that box in the bottom. So if you ever damaged one, there's a couple spares there that came from the factory. We have the factory air line that Freightliner sends, the spray away hose, and then that box to the right there is the 3-inch ball that would mount up there on the gooseneck part. 50-gallon onboard propane tank. It looks like it's about 3/4 of the way full right now. That is enough propane to last you about 3 years in this thing. It does have propane furnace heat for heat. It also has the fridge will run on propane, and then your hot water heater. This has the Suburban IW60, which is a 60,000 BTU on-demand hot water system. No more turning it on and waiting 30 minutes for it to heat the 10 gallons up. If you've got 100 gallons of water in your freshwater tank under that bunk, you've got 100 gallons of steamy hot water for that long shower. So I like that upgrade, and something really in today's times I think should be in all of them. But anyways, that's the outside. Stay tuned just a moment and we'll make our way through the interior. Again, chasecoach.com, over 150 photos and the price. We will also throw my number up there on the screen. You can call or text me anytime if this is something that you're interested in. So stand by, appreciate you watching, and we'll go through the inside here in just a second. We'll start up by noting the keyless entry. You can punch in, we can set you I believe it's a 4-digit code for entry there. Same deal this month as you've seen in some of the other videos. Buy the rug, coach included. So special, limited time. All right, so how did we come up with, I said it sleeps 8 people earlier, and you're probably wondering, how with a 17-foot conversion do you sleep 8 people? Well, over here on the passenger side, you have a sofa that turns into a queen-size bed. And by the way, it's all Paul's seating. Some of the best, highest quality stuff in the RV industry, Paul's seating. I'm going to say Paul's is like your next Flex Steel. The quality of the material, it's the ultra leather, and I mean just very, very, very nice quality by the folks at Paul's Seating there in Elkhart, Indiana. But anyways, this folds out, makes a super nice and comfy queen-size bed. That center leaf on the dinette set or can seat 4, but turns into a bed for 2 people. Very nice. And look at this. Up above the cab, a 60-inch bunk. So the mattress is 48 by 90, I believe. Plenty of room for 2 people to sleep up there. It's not a king-size bed, so whoever you're cuddling with, you're going to be a little more cuddlier, we're going to call it, in this guy, but it's pretty much a queen-size bed up there above the cab. Air ride seats inside the Freightliner cab, air ride driver and passenger seats. Garmin in-dash navigation with a Fusion audio system. Again, 12-speed automated transmission by Detroit. You can see there, you just flip that little knob up into D for drive and take off. It also has paddle shifts. So if you're in an area where there's a lot of hills and stuff and you're needing to regulate what gear the truck's in, you can do that with ease. No problem at all. Nice gauges. There's your switch to go back and forth from your trailer camera or your truck camera. CB radio overhead. And rubber floors. So if you're using this rig for rodeoing or horseback riding or racing or whatever, very easy to clean. And so that's 2 people. And then we went up above the bunk was 4. Over here is 6. Now check this out. How freaking cool is that? 30 by 75-inch bunks with their own little ladder built in there, own lighting, storage, and they're comfortable too. I've slept in a couple of these trucks like this and very, very, very comfy. So there's the other 2 to make 8 total on the sleeping capacity. It's just a small Dometic fridge down below, little 2-burner electric cooktop. We've got a stainless little single basin sink there. Convection microwave oven overhead, which is vented outside the truck. We've got our entertainment stuff up here. So the truck is equipped with Winegard in-motion satellite. It also has the digital amplified antenna, which is what we're playing right there. And basically all you do is turn the antenna on and then go to the TV and you search the local air channels. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of a 10, but I mean, for just digital streaming, it's probably an 8. And where we're at out here with my shop is a lot of trees in the area too, so that, doesn't help the signal any, but still pretty good. DirecTV box does have surround sound. You can see the speakers up there in the ceiling. And then back here in the back is the toilet and your shower and a little vanity. So very simple commode there, some storage for your linens and stuff. Back here behind the toilet, more storage, and then your panels, your electrical panels, 12 volt, and then the 120 side there. Little small vanity sink. Again, very nice, easy to keep clean. This truck's just very simple how it's laid out. See there, a little overhead medicine cabinet, and then I believe the shower is 28 by 30. It's not the biggest shower I've ever seen, but I'm 6'3" and about 225. I can get in there and get a nice, comfortable shower in it. But again, you're dealing with 17 foot of box, and the reason for that is, this is set up as a sport deck. So the big benefit of this truck is it's got a gooseneck hitch on the back of it. And so you're not going to have the, ginormous shower and all that in a truck like this. It's basically set up to accommodate the needs and, allow you to take care of business, but, it's still, you're dealing with a 17 foot. So let us know if you have any questions. My name's Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales, chasecoach.com. Please recommend our channel to your buddies. If you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you on our list of subscribers. We're trying to post new inventory each week, along with a video for each one of them. So I appreciate you watching, and hope you're having a great day. And until next time, thanks again.